Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Here to do the weekly or the week ahead reading. So, I guess we'll get into that. Today is the 8th, right? Yeah. So it is the Lionsgate portal, 8/8. So it's great for manifesting. 8 is for abundance. It's the infinity. So, if you're wanting to call anything in specifically that you've been wanting, or you're just trying to, manifest anything, today is the day to do it. So it's the 8/8 Lions portal. It's a very high energy vibration day. So anything that you do with intention will be amplified. So if you're trying to manifest anything, tonight would be the night or day, and you can do whatever it is, even just by setting the intentions, writing it down. You can do candle spells, you can do stuff with water. There's all kinds of stuff you can do, but that will be helpful in whatever you're trying to manifest for the Lionsgate portal. We also have a lovely full moon coming tomorrow on the 9th. It's the Sturgeon full moon. So we're in like really intense energy right now. We also have like 4 planets retrograding. Mercury's in retrograde. So very high energy, which means some of you, myself included, have been feeling really all over the place, maybe, I guess. I've been emotional. I've been amped up. I've had no energy. My head's been going like crazy too. Lots of thoughts. So it's normal, I guess, right now. I know a lot of people are feeling that, even like sleeping a lot, having crazy dreams. I feel like some people are even like more hungry right now, technical difficulties, because of the retrograde. So there's just been a lot going on. But we just have to remember to protect our energy, making sure that we're, being mindful of our energy hygiene, as they call it. Even just like taking a shower, setting intentions, to, like cleanse when you leave work or something like that, using crystals. There's tons of different ways to make sure that you're protecting your energy, but just a little reminder to everyone to make sure you're protecting your energy out there, with everything that's going on. So I'm going to get started with the weekly collective reading for August 11th. And I guess we'll just see what's coming through. Speaking of the energy protection, I do have an energy protection online class. It's like an hour and a half-ish, and we just go over energy, what it is, how you pick up other people's shit, and how to get rid of it. So it's fun. So far we've had some good feedback on it. Everyone felt like it was helpful. So it's basically just things that I've learned along the way that help you to feel better. I used to be a lot more anxious, and I'm definitely an empath, and I did hair for 20 years, so I was physically touching people and not realizing how much energy I was absorbing. And thinking all these feelings and things were mine, and they really weren't. So if you guys are, doing a job that you're physically touching people or like connecting with people, in a deeper way, you definitely want to be mindful of protecting your energy. Let's see what we have for the collective for the week of August 11th. You should remember, these are collective readings, so it's for a lot of people. Some of them might not resonate, some of them will. Some pieces of the reading might resonate, maybe not the whole thing. Just take what resonates and leave everything else. All right, one more. Make my cards even. Oh, that's too many. One more. Thank you. All right, one more deck, and then we'll get into it. Damn it. The collective reading for August 11th. And if if you guys have any suggestions or requests on any different types of readings you want, or anything you want to go over, send me a little message and we'll see what we can do. Dropped a card. Okay, so this this reading already is coming out like organized. I don't know why. It just feels like organized, even. So let's see what we pick up. It's funny how you can like get the energy just off of the cards coming out. All right, so all right. It definitely feels like for this collective, like organization and like priorities are really really like at the forefront for you guys. So it feels like you are really, I feel like for some people it's like you have a mission or you have a goal or an idea. It's something that you like you are working towards. And I feel like for some of you it's like you have it all. You have the goal, you have everything ready, like you know what you're working towards. And then for others of you, I feel like you don't exactly know all the details of everything yet. You just know that you're like needing to make a change, or you're wanting to make a change, and you're ready to start working towards figuring out what that is. So there's like two different kind of groups going on for that. But it feels like work mode has been activated for a lot of you. Like you, and I feel like not that you haven't been doing a ton of work, but I feel like a lot of that work was more like internal, more healing work, more, you know, emotional, maybe going to therapy or just working through a lot of emotional things, past life things. The past work that you've been doing has been more like within. This work that feels like you're coming into, this feels more like in the physical world. It feels like it's more tangible things that you're doing. So it feels like you have kind of made you've adjusted your priorities. You're trying to organize like a system to move forward. And I feel like this is definitely working towards like something within abundance, or there's some type of growth here. I feel that's coming in with this. So it feels like you're wanting to like, I mean, it also could be even like a move or a new job or something like that, but it's like whatever this, it feels like it's like definitely a new move, a bigger kind of thing. It's not just like I need to go to the store or, you know, something, I want to go buy a new outfit. It's like I'm changing my life, I'm changing my career, I'm moving, something in that aspect. So it feels like you need to have like a physical plan for this now. And so it's like, okay, like I'm moving, I need to start packing, I need to start going through things and organizing, getting rid of what I don't need, I need to start, you know, like whatever. So I feel like it's more like real 3D things that you're doing. And now you have a game plan, you have at least a loose game plan, and now you're working towards what you are wanting and what you're bringing in. I feel like you are, for some of you, I feel like you're really, this is like a main focus for you. Like this is a big thing. This is something that you've been working on for a while. And I feel like for some of you, you've been manifesting the hell out of this. You've been visualizing it. I see like vision boards. I see writing and journaling. I see you having actual like visions, like in your mind's eye even. This is something that you have been like really for a while like wanting, and it feels like you have kind of gotten to the point where you're just like, it's time now. And I feel like your energy within this reading too is like very focused. It's feels more on the serious side too, like and also very assertive. Like you're here on a mission and you're ready to do what you got to do. You're doing the paperwork, you're talking to the people, you're networking, you're doing it. And I also feel like for some of you, you're making sure that like when you tell people of these plans that you're making, that you're like also like standing up for your beliefs and why you're making these moves. I feel like sometimes people, when you are making moves in your life, you know, they freak out. And it has nothing to do really with you. It's more like of their life experiences and their fears and everything. And they'll put that negativity, you know, towards you for their own fears, trying to protect you. But it feels like you're very like firm in your beliefs, and you're also like letting people know like, no, this is like, I know this is what I need to do, or, you know, this is the process. I know this, I've researched it, and thank you, but like, this is what we're doing. I feel like, you just need to be mindful though, like to like chill out. Don't go overboard with it. I feel like for some of you, like you gotta kind of stay out of that type A, like really super driven energy. Like you still need to enjoy this process. You still need to be like connected to your higher self and to the universe. So it feels like make sure that you keep a balance, because I feel like they also want you to know that you have everything that you need already. If it's not in the physical, just be patient, because it is aligning to be in the physical. But like, as far as the knowledge and the intuition and the power, you have that all within yourself. You have all the answers within yourself. So just like chill out. Don't be too crazy with like this movement forward and what you're manifesting and what you're bringing in. You know, like you also enjoy the path, along the way. It also feels like being out in nature is coming really big too. So with this message, like making sure that you're connecting and grounding during this, because I do feel like you do have like a list of things that you need to do in the physical world. So, you know, like say you're moving, you know, there's a list of things that you actually have to do. It's not just imagining that it's going to happen, which would be lovely. Or if you're like starting a new job or whatever it is that you're doing, it's like there's moves that you have to make in the physical world to do this. So I feel like making sure that you're getting outside and grounding and connecting, definitely connecting with yourself, connecting with your spirit team or whatever it is that you believe in. That's definitely very important too. Again, and they're saying like basically you need to stay connected to yourself and be grounded, because like that's how you're going to continue to get the answers. Like you can't just like go off into like, you know, human mode and just do all the human things. Like you still need to be connected spiritually, to have that balance, so that you can have your internal, you know, guidance, and then you can put it to physical actions. But it's like you need both of them. So don't get lost, you know, just like you have a purpose and you're going towards it and you're not living and you're not thinking and you're just like checking everything off the list. Like that spirit is like, please don't do that. Like this is supposed to be an enjoyable process. This is supposed to be a co-creation. Like, please just work with us here. Don't get crazy. So that is definitely like strong coming through on this. I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like for some of you, you have been feeling like lost and tired and energetically drained. I feel like a lot of like rotting, you know, like on the couch. Like you just didn't have the energy to move forward. But I feel like now it's like a complete almost 180 where it's like you're ready to hustle, like you're ready to move now. I do see like these things that you've been visualizing or manifesting. I feel like they are coming like soon. I feel like they're close. They're very close. I feel like you might not even realize how close they are to being like coming into fruition. I feel like some of you are still having a little bit of an internal fight with like whether or not you actually deserve to have what you're calling in. It's like some of you just have a really hard time receiving. There's some worth, self-love issues going on. And it feels like there's like a little bit of a struggle between like, you're like driven, ready to go, you're ready to rock out, you're going to do what you got to do. And then there's like this other part that creeps in and is like, do you really deserve this? Like, can you really do this? Almost like imposter syndrome a little bit. And then also like, this weird, it feels like something that just was either kind of like from your childhood where, you know, if you don't work hard, you can't have good things, or you don't deserve it if you don't work for it. Like, that's the kind of mentality I'm getting. And it's like, you know, in your rational mind that that's silly. But there's like this weird, like, part that you're still trying to heal, I guess. That's like, you don't deserve to have happiness and peace. You don't deserve to be able to manifest what you want. But that's like so not the truth. And like, spirit is like, I mean, there's so many cards that are like, you have the power, you have the answers, like, you are more than capable, and like, you deserve to have this. Like, this is for you. This is, I feel like for a lot of you, this is like something that's almost been written into your life script, this next big thing that is coming in for you that you've been manifesting. So yeah, and I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of like stepping into a different energy where you are becoming like more assertive. I feel like with that like old energy that you're coming out of, where you felt like kind of, you know, burnt out, and, you know, maybe some functional freeze or something, where it's like you just been rotting on the couch, you don't really have much energy to give to people, you're trying to figure out your own shit, you're going through emotional healing, spiritual awakening, you know, like all these things. But now it's like you're like step 2, like up 2, you're ready to like speak your feelings, speak your mind. And it's not like you're trying to be mean or it's in a bad way. It's just like, it's, I guess, part of your way of protecting your energy, is to make sure that people are like understanding what you're doing, and like either they can support you or they can just keep their mouth shut, is honestly the energy that's coming through, which I like, because I speak that language. But yeah, so I'm getting all of that coming through. I also feel like a lot of you, this is more of a career. I feel like this is more of a career, or like something to do with your financial way of earning. I feel like this is for a lot of you that are wanting to either switch your career or find a way to bring in more money or more abundance. So I feel like this is, but it's going to be like a change. It's not just going to be like you're going to find a new job in the same position kind of thing. I feel like it's either going to be with a new company, it's going to be but like maybe something different. Maybe the product is different, or you're moving to like another state and you kind of have to start over. Like, it feels like something that is, I don't know, it's just gonna be like very different. It's not just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna move to this department, you know, like it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's gonna be like either a new job or a new start to something. So yeah. I also feel like a partnership is coming in. So this could be, I feel like this has been a consistent message for the last couple of weeks, but it feels like it could be a partnership with the business. And then I also do see a romantic partnership. Again, this partnership does feel like it's very balanced, and it just feels soft and gentle. It doesn't feel like there's a power struggle. It doesn't feel like it's unmatched or anything like that. I feel like it's just like it feels like a very true partnership, very, very grounded, very level, very even. So this is coming through. If it's for a business or anything like that, we do love a healthy relationship, don't we? So yeah, it feels like if it's a business partnership, it's going to be very much like give and take. I feel like you both are going to be on the same page. You both have the same ideas and intentions, and it just feels like there's a lot of respect in this relationship. So that is what I'm picking up on the relationship. Not too much. I'm going to pull some more cards and see what we get coming through. Start with that. All right. All right. So the partnership, to go off of that, I guess we're going to continue because it came up again. We have 3 different cards for like partnership. So I'm going to say definitely something is coming through. I do feel like this partnership is something past life related. So it feels like this could have been someone that you've had a past life with. It feels like this is feeling a little bit karmic, honestly. It feels like, all right, I guess we're doing like a little relationship reading right now. So this is definitely feeling like, there's already an energy of like you guys feeling that you know this person already, or there's like a really familiar energy about this person. And I feel like for whoever this is for in the collective, this is someone that you, I think, have already met or know in this lifetime also. And it feels like someone that it feels very like not threatening, very gentle, very soft, slow. It's not like this, like, it's not intense in like the way that, you know, like you would see it in the movies or whatever, but there is an intensity, like energetically. I don't even know how to explain it. It just feels like when you're in each other's energy, it just feels very natural. It feels very calm, very safe. And it just feels like you can just kind of like breathe and be who you are. But like I said, it feels like there's not like this like rush to come in. There's not a rush for like titles. There's not, you know, it's like you're both taking time to like acknowledge this energy, feel it out. I feel like you're both kind of like looking at each other, or like at least like in your head being like how do I know you? Like, I don't know, something. Like, I just feel like I know you. I feel like we've already done this or something. And so I feel like you both are kind of like taking a step back. Like, you're both in, like you're giving, but you're not fully giving yet, because you're kind of like, is this too good to be true? Or like, are you crazy? Or are you gonna ghost me? Or, you know, like what's going on? But like deep down, I feel like you both know that like this is a genuine, true, like connection. And I feel like it feels like a reconnection, honestly. It feels like something like you guys have, like you've done this before, but not in this lifetime. Like you haven't done this in this lifetime. So let's see. I feel like you both are maybe coming out of something in the past, and it even could just be from like that emotional healing era that you're coming out of, where you feel, it's like that receiving issue that I was saying before, where you feel like you don't deserve, or like, you know, you're just not used to like having good things happen to you. But I feel like you're both kind of in that energy, and you're both trying to like work on being better at receiving love, receiving affection, receiving, you know, like a connection. So this, coming in with this relationship, I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's a mutual like understanding and caring of each other. I think we're having connection issues. Okay, so very, very mutual energy with this connection. I feel like it's going to move forwards. So it's going to start off kind of slow, I feel like. And then I feel like it's going to pick up speed. Once you guys get past this like point of realizing that like there's just an energetic like pull towards each other, that you're not going to like separate from each other. I feel like once you realize that you're both on the same page, then that's when the energy like progresses, and you start to really like take form of a true relationship. So right now I feel like this relationship is, I feel like the way I'm explaining it is slow. Like this, I don't even know. It feels like it's not coming out. I feel like that's almost the energy of the relationship. Like you guys are like not really explaining your feelings to each other. You're pulled back a little bit. You're not sure like how to move about this. All you both know is that like it feels good when you connect and when you're together energetically. It feels like you have done this before. And And because of past experiences in this lifetime, it feels like you're having a hard time trusting that this is actually something that is meant for you, that you deserve this, that you actually can have someone that is good and nice and happiness together. But I feel like that's all of what this relationship is. I do feel like eventually down the line, there is potential for like, you know, a more grounded, stable commitment. I could see possibly like building a house together, like a living situation, a home together, you know. And again, it feels very solid, very grounded, very stable. I feel like you're both willing to put the work in to this relationship. I feel like the divine masculine in this relationship is going to be a true divine masculine. He is going to lead. He is going to be supportive, and allow the divine feminine to be in that energy. And I think that's also why this relationship feels very balanced. It's like it's truly balanced, even with like the masculine and feminine energy. I do feel like this is something, again, that is karmic. I almost feel like whatever this part of the relationship is like written into, like this is meant to happen. It feels like there is like a protection around this as well. But it feels really good. It feels really light, really, I think just like, again, allowing yourself to receive and trusting your intuition is going to help you, moving forward with this. And then also just like having compassion for yourself and for the other person, but just remembering, you know, like we've all been through shit, and you know, just to give a little grace for some things, not like toxic things though, you know, like if they're just like maybe hesitant to, you know, be a little bit more open with their feelings or something. But if they're like cheating on you or, you know, ghosting you or love bombing you, like not that. That's not this energy. This is like very like pure, like soft, simple, like nice energy. So I guess that's all I'm trying to think. Nothing else is popping out. Nope. I think that's all for the collective reading for the week ahead. So this was the reading for the collective for August 11th, that week. I will replay this on TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to catch it, the whole thing, you can watch the replay. And I also have August 20th, we have the Protect Your Energy workshop. It's online. It's like an hour and a half. And we go over some simple ways to just help you to protect your energy, what it is, how you get it, all that good stuff. So we have that coming up. And then we also have the subscriptions. I still have spots available for the monthly subscriptions. So if you want like a personalized monthly check-in, I send it to you once a month. It's like a 20-minute reading, and you get it. It's easy. You can start and stop whenever. But if you do enroll in that, you will get to be enrolled into the Protect Your Energy class as well for free. So we're doing a little summer gifting, I guess. Or if you're not into all that, we do just have regular one-on-one 30-minute readings virtually. So we could do it from anywhere. If you're interested in anything or have any questions or whatever, you can reach out to me, DM me. You can send a message on the website, headspacenewjersey.com, or you can do all your booking on there too. So that is my spiel for that. And thank you for the positive feedback, guys, and for watching and connecting. I do appreciate it. Just trying to have a little community for like-minded people. So thanks for joining, and I'll check in on Tuesday. We'll do a little energy check. So see you guys. Bye.